DJ Abe Alley, your girlfriend's favorite DJ.
Ooh.
What's up? What's up, everybody? How you doing? What is going on tonight? Yeah, fix my hat here. I got a hat here. Woo! Maybe I wear it front ways tonight. Be all right. I can see see you guys a little bit now. When I turn my hat on backwards, I can't really see you. Well, I can, but whatever. Doesn't matter to me. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for coming in. The Abe Alley Podcast, right here. November 30th, 2019. Boom. Saturday night. Here we go. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate it. Jamie, Skull, what's going on, guys? Everybody else, how you doing? Yeah. I'm excited tonight, guys. I'm back. Back for a quick podcast. I didn't really want to come in tonight. I wasn't feeling it tonight. But you know what? Sometimes I just can't help it. And I got to get in here and talk to you guys. So, what's up, everybody? I hope you guys had a great, fantastic Thanksgiving holiday. I ate a lot of damn food. I don't know if you guys can see the stomach or not. Ow. Hey. So, oh my God, man. I can barely move. I think this chair is going to like fall over and crumble or something. I'm on day 3 of eating turkey and trimmings. I'm sick of the shit. What's up, Curtis? How you doing? What's up? Finally coming to a podcast after 2, 3, 4 months. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Really do. But back to the Thanksgiving stuff. So, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I ate a ton of shit. And I'm going to try to tell you what kind of stuff I ate. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it all. So, I had turkey, if you can believe that. Stuffing, if you can believe that. Squash. If you don't know, Abe Alley is a big squash eater. I love squash. Also, potatoes, carrots, peas, green beans, bacon. I even had a glass of milk. Pumpkin pie, apple pie, poo-tang pie. Get it? No, I didn't have any of that. I wanted to have poo-tang pie, but I didn't get it. Graham cracker pie. No, I didn't have any graham cracker. Chocolate cream pie. I had a couple of beers. I had a beer earlier tonight. I feel good. You know, I'm a lightweight. I have one beer and I get fucked up. Just kidding. But you know what I'm saying. Like back in the day, I could go and drink a 12-pack and I just have a little buzz on. I could still drive a vehicle back then. But I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. And, you know, truly thankful for everything that I have. My family, everything. And we had a great time here at my house. We had about 15, 16 people here. So that's like the biggest one that we've had. And also, we had a bunch of goodies. And my girl, she does a tremendous job with cooking and all that. And I tried to help her out, but Abe don't know what the fuck he's doing anyways. So I'm the grunt worker. So I'm going up and down the stairs with chairs and shit. And the silverware. You know, I'm putting the silverware on the tables. But I'm not actually doing it in the spots. Because if I did that, I would do it wrong. So all I did was put the silverware on the fucking table. And she could do the rest. But all in all, it was a great time. Great Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have had a great day. My name is Abe Alley. If you've never been into the podcast before, the Abe Alley live stream podcast, Abe's Corner. I'm DJ Abe Alley, your host. And right here, we do all kinds of things. We talk about all kinds of things. We talk about DJ topics. A lot of you know that I'm a freestyle DJ from the state of Maine. 15 years in, I absolutely love it. So a lot of my niche topic on this show is about DJ stuff. Also, we talk about other things. If you want to go ahead and go on my YouTube channel, check out my playlist. You guys can go on the Abe Alley Podcast Live and check out some of my old stuff that I've done. Topics, aliens, the alien encounter that I had one time. That's a very cool podcast. I suggest you check it out. Also, we talk about DJ topics. We talk about sports, fantasy football. We talk about everything. So I'd like to invite everybody to the chat. Go ahead, ask me anything you want to. I'm right here. And please feel free to say anything you want to me. And I promise I'll answer you, or at least I'll talk about it. But and also, guys, if you want to send me an email, the Abe Alley Podcast at yahoo.com, all lowercase letters. So if you want to go ahead and send me an email, feel free to do that. I'd love to connect with all of you, and that's why I'm here. So that's my email address, the Abe Alley Podcast at yahoo.com, all lowercase. Connect with me that way also. Appreciate it. Like I said, go to the chat. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff tonight. Skull. I broke my toe last year by carrying a chair up the stairs for Thanksgiving and slipped. What's my address? Skull, go ahead. Send me an email, and I'll give you my address. I don't want to do it over the air. I don't want everybody to see this on YouTube. And I don't want to get hate mail, and I don't want people coming to my door trying to kill me. So go ahead. I'll bring it up again. And you can send me an email, and I'll reply right back to you with my address. The Abe Alley Podcast at yahoo.com, all lowercase. Okay? Go ahead, send me an email, and I'll send you an Abe Alley Podcast sticker where you can it's a vinyl sticker. You can put it on anything you want. And I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to Jamie Molyneux for going ahead and putting my sticker on his toolbox. He sent me a picture of it. I meant to do a post about that the other day, but I got distracted with Thanksgiving. He put it on his toolbox, and I appreciate you showing me support and letting people know that you watch me on YouTube. Like, you guys have a whole platform of YouTube. There's a ton of things out there that you guys can be doing besides watching me. So at least I want to say thank you, because there's a lot of other things you can do besides watching me. So I'm very flattered with that, and thank you so very much. All right. Let me get situated here. Tonight's show, as I said before, when I was coming in, I didn't really want to come down here tonight. I'm in my basement in the cast cave. That's what I call it. And I haven't been on for a little while. But I was just like, it's a Saturday night. I'm not doing anything. I might as well go do it. My computer was acting up. It pissed me off. I was really mad, actually. I didn't want to come down here and do it. But I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll get a few people on there tonight. And I do. I have a few people right now. Thank you guys so much. But so I made myself come down here tonight because I had to connect with you guys again. Skull, I see a question. Give me a second, okay? And tonight's podcast, and I didn't really do a thumbnail for the open. Like usually, like this right here. I have my face, and I'll have a clip, and it will say DJs who wear street clothes at events or something like that, like a little headline. But I just wanted to put my logo up there tonight because I didn't really plan for this one tonight. So here I am, and I'm kind of half-assing it. But anyways, I hope you guys get some entertainment out of this. But I wanted to talk about a few things that have happened in my life and some facts about myself. I do get emails, and I do get questions about, just random questions, and that's cool. And I might do a mail time podcast and open all kinds of mail up or read some emails to you guys and let you guys know what's up. But So I wanted to just come on in tonight and share a little facts about myself. I don't know. I don't have anything really prepared. So I figured, you know what? I can kind of think off the top of my head because there's some stuff that's really happened to me that I don't even really have to think about, and I can tell you guys about it. So if you guys are interested in that, that's what I'd like to do tonight. Uh, Skull, how did you get into DJing? That's his question on the chat. How did I get into DJing? Well, to make a long story short, uh, I started DJing at a local bar that was down around my hometown. I got paid $50 a night, and I got to drink as much as I wanted to. So that was a great deal for me back in 2004. I got to drink all I wanted, and I got to make money. They had a system set up in the bar, and I had to use a Newmark dual CD player. And there's a little laptop that was up next to it, but it wasn't much, and there was no like hey dance lights or anything, but it was cool. And I actually got booked for a couple of weddings just because of doing that, and that's kind of how I got into it. I started doing some stuff at my house, and I just enjoyed making people laugh, dance, and have fun. Now, 15 years later, I have really turned into a half decent entertainer because of the experience and because of ideas that I've come up with myself throughout the years. We're not just, I mean, some people I guess do it, but we're not just people that sit behind the computer and press a button. To me, there's more than that. And that's what I do with my performances. I try to connect with the audience by the way I talk to them, by the way I announce, and by the way I can try to get them to dance with each other and add a certain song or, stuff that way. But I like to get out in front of the crowd and do my thing. Are there some times where I'm behind the computer for 2 hours? Of course there is. But whenever I get a good chance to, when I can read the crowd and I know it's time to do something cool, I try to do that and I try to get out behind the booth. So that's pretty much how I got into DJing. And I didn't realize that it was that kind of business because I don't like doing bars. I'm not a bar DJ. I've done them, of course, but I never realized like how you can put things together and make a production for weddings and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, so that's how I got into it, and I'm very excited, and I've had a great time so far. And it's been a long time. There's a couple of years where I didn't do anything. I was very confused with my life, um, like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 13 years ago. Anyway, yeah, something like that. And a couple of years I didn't do anything because my life was a whirlwind, and I didn't know what I was going to do with my life, and I didn't really, I didn't really care. So, but yeah, it's been great, and that's how I got into it. So, I wanted to tell you guys a few facts and things that have happened about, to me throughout my life. I don't know if you guys would think, this would be interesting, but it's worth a shot. I figured it would be easy, so that's why I came down here tonight, just to share a few things with you guys. When I was younger, about 8 years old, and some of this stuff, most of it's negative stuff, but you might find it interesting. When I was 8, I was riding my bicycle on the sidewalk, and a car was driving and pulled up on the sidewalk and slammed into me, and I went almost to the windshield. How I walked away from that, I don't know, but I did. It was a small car. I remember laying on the hood like this. People saw it, and I don't know how I walked away from that one. I mean, this person just, straight at me on the curb. I don't know if they were trying to kill me or what, but they didn't. And I'm still standing today talking about that. Have you guys ever had anything like that happen to you? Had somebody ram into you when you were walking or riding a bike? Not a motorcycle, a bike. I was on the sidewalk in a small town with not a lot of traffic. So, I thought that would be a little cool story to share with everybody. Early 90s, probably 1990. Skull. I'm still confused what to do with my life instead of eating bean burritos. There's nothing wrong with eating bean burritos. Just make sure they're not spicy. And like if you go to Las Palapas, the restaurant, get the Las Palapas burrito. See? And make sure you tell them no beans. Well, actually, you like beans. But I take the beans out of it because I don't like spicy foods. Las Palapas, burrito Las Palapas. Sí, señor. Amigo. Ándale, grande burrito. I can't talk Spanish. Well, I'm not sure how old you are, but I don't know. You can do anything, man. Whatever you want to put your mind to, you can do it. Promise. Anybody in this world can accomplish anything they want to. You just have to work for it. Not everything is given to people. So, you're 32. So you're right behind me. What do you like to do? Are you a gamer? Do you like to write? Do you like to entertain people somehow? Do you like to talk? Do you like to do fitness? What do you do? You can do anything you want, man. Anything you want. I'm 36 and I'm still trying to find what the hell I want to do. Yes, I'm a DJ. And I work at a big body shop. But I don't know. I always envisioned being a stand-up comedian. And I like in school and stuff, I would always get the attention of the class and start telling jokes before the teacher came in, and just everyone would be laughing and stuff. I always wanted to be a comedian. Yeah, I don't think I can do it now. I'm too late. I might be able to. Ron White, how old's he? Fucking 86. And he's doing it. I'm a computer technician and hang with friends doing board games. Well, that's cool. You're all good. You're a computer technician. You got to be smart to do that. That's cool. You should tap into my computer and friggin' clean this friggin' thing out. I'm just kidding. You can hack me. Hey, whatever makes you happy, man. You're all good. Back to a couple of things that's happened in my life. About the same time when I get hit by the car, I jumped off a wharf at low tide and obliterated my legs. I still have scars from it today. I was like 8 years old. One of my friends was throwing a football. I remember looking at it, trying to catch it. And I ran and jumped off the wharf at low tide. And it's all rocks. All rocks. I have on my left knee, I have a big thing on the side of my knee from where I hit one of the rocks. I've got a scar like that long, down my my calf muscle. They're still there from 1990. Crazy. I was just trying to catch the football, but I thought I was Superman and jumped off the wharf at low tide. Does that make a lot of sense? Like, how stupid can a kid be? I'd be smarter if I sat there with a hammer instead of whacking my nuts with it. Like, what the hell what was I thinking? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Jesus Christ. That's another something that's happened to me that I can't explain. A couple of accidents I've been in. Now, I think just about everybody has been in a car accident. I've been in like 4 or 5. There's been 2 where I should not be here today. Absolutely not. I'm going to tell you about two of them. So, in 2002, November of 2002, my friend Bruce and I were driving 15 miles back to his house. He was driving a Ford Taurus, and I was in the passenger seat. 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. He fell asleep at the wheel. I remember looking at him, saying, "Bruce, Bruce." Then I looked up, and this is when he woke up and turned the wheel to the left. Ass end of the car, we started spinning. All I remember is ducking my head. We both didn't have seatbelts on. Did not. And we smashed into a ledge. I still remember the sound right here, right now, of Bruce landing on me. And we both walked away from that accident. We got out of the car. We had to climb up because it was like we were in a gully. There was a ledge. Smashed it. The window smashed right next to my head because of the rock. Climbed out, hugged each other, making sure we were okay. And yeah, all that. And we walked away. We walked away from that car accident. Bad one. Bad one. Fast forward to 2005. 3 years later. I was in a Ford F-150 as the passenger. My friend Ryan was in the middle. My friend Nathan was in the driver's seat. Going 75, and this old guy pulled up in front of us. Nathan tried to avoid the guy. He came on our left, coming across the road. Nathan pulled to the right. Straight ahead of us was a hill. We hit that head on. The old man hit us in the driver's side. We hit that hill head on. We did not have seatbelts on. My head smashed into the windshield. My friend Ryan smashed into the windshield. And the driver of our truck, he had the airbag. We walked away. We walked away. I remember that one. We did get taken to the hospital, just to be precautious, um, precautionary things. I will say that my back, my lower back, even today, did hurt. But that's another thing that I walked away from. I cannot believe it. I shouldn't be here telling you this story, but it's pretty amazing. God was looking out for me, I guess, and everybody else. Nobody died, so that's good. Skull. When I was 8, I'll purposely injure myself to get out of school. I never did that. I don't even think I even thought of that. To be honest with you, I don't even think I even thought of that. Why would you do that? You just didn't want to go to school. Your back's hurting because of the car crash story? Yeah, like, when you see like a video of someone like slicing their finger wide open, like you get, oh, that's how I get, like when I think about my accidents that I've been in. And I've never been the driver. Um, I'm very lucky to be here. That's all there is to it. Just very lucky. But that's the way I get when I hear stories like that. I get all cringy and like, just, ugh. But yeah, very lucky to be here to tell you guys this story. A couple other things. I may have mentioned this before on my podcasts, but I don't have any parents. I lost my mom in 2006 to cancer. She was the backbone of my life. Um, she really helped me out a lot, and she was a sweet woman. But I lost my mom to cancer in February of 2006, and I lost my dad February of 2007, almost to the day a year later from my mom. So I lost both of my parents in 1 year. Um, Very tough. Uh, they they shaped me to who I am today. I think I have my father's humor. I think I have my mom's careness. And I remember, uh, before I go ahead and tell you a story, my dad, he passed in the hospital getting a gallbladder surgery, which was not supposed to happen. So, um, I lost both my mom and my dad in 1 year. So, that's just the way my story goes. But back when I was younger, they would be sitting out in the living room, and uh, I would walk down the hallway, and I'd be doing something silly. Uh, like I said, I always wanted to be the center of attention. I always wanted to be the person to make everybody else laugh. And I always used to do this with my parents because they always supported me in everything I did. They were hard on me at times, but it wasn't because they were being assholes. It's because they wanted to show me this and that and how to do things and how not to do things, right and wrong. Uh, but I used to go out and do funny things um, out in the living room and just make them laugh. And they'd be sitting there and they'd be laughing so hard. But that was one of good memories. It's just weird. I can still see like when I was doing it, like what I was looking at and stuff like that. Just weird how sometimes you can think and see things in your memory. But I lost both my parents in one year, '06 and '07, and I was still young, you know. But mom was 49 and my dad was 52, so they were gone too fast, way too fast, too young, and I just hope that they would be proud of me on who I've become today. And I could hear mom probably wouldn't say much. Mom probably wouldn't say much right now, but dad he'd probably rib on me a little bit for doing a podcast and making an ass out of myself in front of the world all the time. Ah, you don't need to be doing that. He'd always have to come up and say something to me. But whenever it came to pro wrestling and any of my matches, or I had to go places, mom and dad, they were big supporters of that, and like high school basketball, all that kind of stuff. So just very lucky to have had them for as long as I did, but they were gone and taken too fast. Jamie says, when I was 20, I went through 3 strands of barbed wire on a snowmobile. Oh my God. Are you serious? Whoa. How fast were you going? Uh, Rocket, you're not old. 32 is good. You're you're good. I mean, you're in your 30s, and I'm still in my 30s. But the guys at work and stuff, they're like, "You're in your 30s. You're still in your prime. You got 8 to 10 years before you even, uh, yeah, we're still fairly young." 40 or 50 miles an hour, man, I couldn't imagine it. Couldn't imagine that. You're lucky. Very, very lucky. All right, so Jamie, I'm going to go ahead right now while I'm on the podcast, and I'm going to post that picture I was going to post on Thanksgiving, but I forgot. Now I'm remembering it. I'm going to get ready to do it right here. Live stream, okay? So give me just a second. Be looking on Facebook. And I'm going to post it right now. Let's see if it takes. Do a live stream, live post. That's what I'm going to do. Here we go. Be looking on Facebook now, okay? If I could type tonight, I would be very, very happy. Give me one more second, guys. Ta-da! All right. So I just wanted to put that on there. I meant to do it. So you're on the live stream, so you'll be able to see it now. But that's a couple of things I wanted to share with everybody tonight. How about a couple of positive things before I go? I can stay on for a little bit more. Why not? I'm here. We're on the Cast Cave, and you guys are here with me, and I want to thank you guys so very much. I hope you guys are having a great time, and I hope you guys are having a great night. What else? How about some positive things that's happened to me before? I've done the same thing, Skull. I've done the same thing with the wax. It hurts for a second, and then it's solid. So how about a couple of positive things that's happened to me? All right, a couple of things. I'm a pretty good pool player, and back in the day, I used to win tournaments. So I have a bunch of 8-ball and 9-ball trophies. What else? Good things. I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket one time. What else? I've met a lot of pro wrestlers that are famous. I've worked with a lot of them, so I think that's cool. What else? Because a lot of you know I was in the pro wrestling business for 10 years. What else? Family and kids and all that. That's, I get all that. Of course. Positive things. I can't even really think. Isn't it always the hardest thing to talk about positive things? Is that why everyone's always talking about negative things? I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just so easy to talk about negative things. Skull used to have a girlfriend, but she moved to Ohio. So Skull, let me ask you something. Are you looking for another girlfriend? Because if you are, I can give you some tips. I don't know. I might be able to help you out. I mean, I'm nothing to write home about. I'll tell you that. But I can give you some pointers. It might help you. I've been with my girl for, I've been with my girl for 13 years. So I must be doing something right. But I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just lucky. If you're looking for another girlfriend, I'll help you out. I'll give you some tips. Don't eat yellow snow. No, I'm kidding. You could always go on the dating sites, which I've never done in my life. So what is there? Plentyoffish.com, eharmony.com. What's the other one there? Adultfriendfinder.com. I think that might just be a hookup site. Tinder. You could always do a Tinder. What else is there? You must be able to Grinder. There's plenty of girlfriends out there, man. Go get them. Just charm them, and maybe something will happen. I don't know. You don't know until you try. So that's the first thing. You have to try. You'll be all good. Maybe you'll find one that just absolutely loves you. She'll let you lay in bed. She can feed you grapes, tickle your feet a little bit. Maybe put some lotion on her hands. Do the Mr. Miyagi. And just give you a good back massage. Make you, feel good for a little bit. And then Make you a hot chocolate. Don't know. Maybe she'll make you bean burritos if you want a bean burrito. And she'll do it with a smile and a towel around her, and that's it. I don't know. You don't know until you try. So go ahead. Go right out there and let her fly. uh, um, I'm still thinking about positive things what I can tell you guys about, but I don't. Um, oh, I was in Pro Wrestling Magazine, Pro Wrestling Illustrated Magazine. I have the copy of it upstairs. I thought that was pretty cool. Not a lot. I mean, a lot of people get in the Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine. It's worldwide, but I was in it. My name was in it, and it made me feel good. So that's something cool that happened to me that is positive. Can't really think. For some reason, I can't really think of positive things. I'm always thinking about the negative, I guess. Um, oh, I broke my right wrist twice in my life. You might be able to hear it snap. Snaps every time I do that. First time, monkey bars. Second time was rollerblades. And I snapped her twice. And you know what? This right wrist, shooting a basketball, she can shoot even after that. Because I broke my wrist twice even before I really started playing. So that's crazy. Speaking of basketball, a couple of accomplishments. I was the state runner-up foul shooting champion in 2001. I lost by one ball. I had 146 out of 150. And the guy that beat me had 147 out of 150. And that's not a lie. Back in the day when I could shoot. So, and my dad was rebounding for me during that whole thing. That was really cool. I have 3-point shooting trophies. I've won competitions with 3-point shooting, foul shooting. The biggest one, the 3-point shooting, I was stacked against. Like, I was going up with, like, all-state players. And I hit 19 of 25 to win it. And that made me feel really good. And I have the trophies and stuff to look at on that. 19 of 25 isn't bad. 3 points. Banging them, bro. Nothing but net, pal. Get me in a rhythm, you're in trouble. Ooh, you get me in a rhythm, you're in trouble. Yeah, you think Ray Allen could be streaky? Not even close, but yeah. I do miss my basketball days, being in shape, playing with my boys, doing men's tournaments, high school. I do miss all that. But I play in a co-ed league now every spring, winter, spring. And it's pretty competitive, so got to get ready for that this year. But that's just a few things. Favorite basketball player of mine, Shaquille O'Neal, is my favorite basketball player of all time. My favorite athlete of all time, all sports, is Tom Brady. Of course. Favorite baseball player, I don't have one. Favorite golfer, I do not have one. Favorite actor, Favorite actor would be Sylvester Stallone. I love all the Rambo movies, all the Rocky movies. And Stallone has a lot more than just that. So I'm very happy when I watch his stuff. Um, so my second favorite actor is Tom Hanks. Love Tom Hanks. He's a close to the top with Sylvester Stallone. Stallone's my favorite, but Tom Hanks would be second. Third would be Denzel Washington. I think those are my top three actors. Um, Biggest crushes. That's a cool thing. Let's talk about that for a second. So my biggest top three crushes that I've had ever since I was young. Like, you know how it is. You have this, oh my God, Pam Anderson or whatever. My top three would be Jennifer Love Hewitt. She's my number one. Boy. Yep. Jennifer Love Hewitt, and then Eva Mendes. And my third would probably be I don't know who my third one would be. That's a toss up on that one. Jennifer Love Hewitt's definitely first. Eva Mendes is right behind her. And yeah, I could probably pick all kinds of girls, but it's kind of cool. The Daniel Tomlinson, he was awesome. Tim Duncan was awesome too. As far as what I like for vehicles, I'm a GM guy. General Motors. I drive a GMC. I've had one Dodge in my life. Wasn't too bad. But other than that, I've had all GM products. All Chevys, all GM. Um, so, I'm a GM guy. I do not like Ford. Never have. My father was a Ford guy. I never liked Ford. I don't like Ford. I think they're junk. I think they look gross. That's just me, though. I think they look gross. And I've never really been a Ford guy. What else? I'd take a Dodge over a Ford. Hey, Derek, what's up? How you doing, dude? What's up? Thanks for coming in tonight. I'm just on here rambling, just talking about some cool facts about Abe. I don't know if that interests you or not, but I don't think you'll mind. You seem like a cool dude, right? Appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming in. Favorite baseball player? I don't know if. Let me think about that for a second. My favorite baseball player would have to be David Ortiz. Big Poppy. It would have to be, I think. The guy was awesome. Another one would be. I kind of hate to say it, but um, no, I guess not. That's not the answer. I'm just trying to pull names out of my head now, and I'm not going to do that. Yeah, Ken Griffey Jr. I thought of that. I thought of it. I mean, he was awesome, but I just was really never into baseball. Never really into it. Shaquille O'Neal's my favorite basketball player. He's the most dominant player ever. And when I say dominant, I'm not talking overall. Obviously, the greatest player ever to do it is Michael Jordan. Shaquille O'Neal's my favorite and the most dominant player ever. Shaq was dominant. Straight up. And he was a true center. He wasn't these guys out there shooting threes at 7-1 like they are now. Shaq was a true center. Dominant. And I love it. Love Shaq. When he went to the Lakers, I was bittersweet because the Celtics were my team. They still are my team. But I followed Shaq. So I like the Celtics, obviously, but I loved the Lakers too because of Shaq. Him and Kobe were the best 1-2 punch ever. Kobe and Shaq. There's nobody better than those two. When those two were, during that time, early 2000s, those guys were unstoppable. Kobe and Shaq. It was fun to watch, man. Fun to watch. Loved it. Even though it sucked because I was a Celtics guy. Still am. But my second favorite basketball player, that's a good one. And you know what? This might shock some of you. But my second favorite basketball player, I think, obviously I can say Michael Jordan. But Allen Iverson was awesome. I love watching AI. That guy can move. He could play. And he could back it up. He had a big mouth, but he could back it up at a guy that was 6'3". Loved watching Allen Iverson. He was awesome. There's a lot of guys I can say that I could, Kobe, Michael Jordan. I enjoyed watching Karl Malone. Who else? Hakeem Olajuwon. I just keep going and going and going and going and going. Penny Hardaway was awesome before he got hurt. Today's NBA, there's a lot of great players going. LeBron. I'd put LeBron in my top 5. Love LeBron. He's awesome. He's awesome. The guy's a beast. Period. But just a few little facts and all of that. So, oh boy, I've been on here an hour now. So I'm going to get ready to, my back's kind of kinky. Woo! Kinky, kinky, kinky. Going to get ready and I think skip out here in just a few minutes. But I want to say thank you to all you guys. Thank you for coming in tonight. I'm going to be back on with some good content here in just a couple of nights. There's a few things I've been working on, and I'm sorry. I got stuff going on, the holidays, and wintertime sucks. But I'll be back with some good DJ content coming very soon. I have a Christmas party coming up, and I just got sent a new light for free. Company got a hold of me. Company got a hold of me and sent me a free light, so that's cool. And if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I'll tell you about it. It's pretty cool. I think I mentioned it, but I'm gonna start doing some gear reviews right here on the live stream podcast. And Chef Peepee's not with me tonight. He's fucked up upstairs in the box. He passed out in the box. He's all fucked up because he likes to drink. That Chef Peepee. So, you guys are fantastic. I love you guys. You guys are great. And I appreciate everything that you guys do. Being here means so much to me. Watching my videos and just commenting and talking with me, that's awesome. Please, everybody, send me an email. The Abe Alley podcast at yahoo.com. I'd love to talk with you guys and send you a sticker. Okay? So, and then send me a picture of where you put my sticker so I can talk about it, like Jamie did. And I appreciate it, Jamie. Thank you for putting me on your box. Telling everybody that you watch this Abe Alley guy on YouTube. Who's Abe Alley on YouTube? Go check it out. You might have a laugh or two. The guy is fucked up. Holiday season, everybody. I hope you guys got, Christmas shopping done yesterday, Black Friday, Yellow Monday, fucking Pink Tuesday, whatever it's going to be. Don't spend too much money. I don't even want to talk about it. It's not good. But if any of you have Xbox One or play like Call of Duty or Fortnite online, I'm your man. Because I have something coming in the mail. So, if you guys have usernames and all of that, let me know. I will play with you. I haven't played in a long time, so I suck. But I got a headset and all that. We can play, all right? We'll play some Modern Warfare or Fortnite. Never even played them, but we can play, all right? So I appreciate you guys. I'll be back on with some good content in a couple of days. Stay with me. Please, stay with me. I appreciate all of you. And I hope you guys have a great night, Saturday evening, right here in the great state of Maine. November 30th, we're going to jump into December 1st tomorrow. Strap your boots on and get ready for the goddamn snow. Here it comes, boys. We're supposed to be getting 7 inches on Monday. I don't like it. I love you guys. Hope you guys have a great night. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not good enough for anything, because you are. Because you guys watch the Abe Alley podcast. Love you guys. Take care. Peace.